G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, today this got shipped from Amazon, from the Hubsan store in Australia. They also have the US store as well. So this is the Hubsan X4 Desire Pro, guys. This is the H216A. I believe this one has been out for the past year. I think it got released probably around this time last year, so it's been around for a little while. I believe it's, I don't know the exact price, but I'll put the links in the description below for both the Australian store they have there and the Hubsan American Amazon store. I believe it's around the $100 price range now. So yeah, they sent me this and it arrived today actually. So I usually like to do a full review, like unboxing, quick unboxing, and then a flight review in the same day. But unfortunately today, I'm looking out the window now, it's pretty overcast and the winds are very strong, so by the time I get this thing charged up, the day will be pretty much over, and yeah, it's just not ideal conditions to fly today. So this one today is going to be just a quick overview, and we'll have a look at what we get with this little guy, and hopefully tomorrow I can take it for its full flight test and put it through its paces. So anyway, this is a GPS quadcopter. As you can see, it's got the GPS positioning, live streaming via Wi-Fi. So unlike the previous H5002E model, this one has a Wi-Fi app for your live feed, functional waypoints, and follow me mode. And as you can see, on the back here, it's got a little bit more information. It comes with a Bluetooth controller, which is pretty much the same sort of setup as a Rise Tello, DJI Tello, if you're familiar with that particular drone. It's been out for quite a while. It's rather popular. Most of you guys probably own one. You have the Bluetooth controller with that, and it works the same way with this one. So you got a Bluetooth controller that will connect to your phone, and then the phone connects to the quadcopter to control it, okay? So yeah, going through a few more of the features on this box. App compatible, Waypoints already covered that on the front of the box. Automatic takeoff and landing. This one has orbiting function, which is pretty cool. It's got the low power failsafe, so once the battery is at LVC, it should just fly back home where you started from. FPV streaming, they're referring to the Wi-Fi of course. This one has follow me mode, headless mode, altitude hold, so that's rather handy. You don't have to constantly worry about the throttle as you're flying. And this one has a 1080p high definition camera, where the previous original model, the H502E, was only a 720p camera, so that will be rather interesting when I fly it to see the clarity and quality of this new camera. And yeah, it just goes on about the automatic home return. Alright guys, so open up this box quickly and we'll have a look at what's inside. Okay, well, got the box open here. Let's have a quick look. So there it is there, guys. Very nice dark blue with light blue accents. There it is there. We've got the 1080p camera on the front. Brushed motors, much like the original. It looks pretty much exactly like the original in design. We also have an SD card slot on the bottom, which is awesome. So, you know, you just basically you record off there and you'll get uninterrupted video and photos. Because on the Wi-Fi apps, you are going to get a bit of breakup once it sort of loses reception, but it's great that they have, like the original, the SD card to record your video, so that won't be interrupted even if your Wi-Fi on that phone app freezes up. So there it is there, guys. Let me just compare it to the original. Here is my original H502E. This is actually my very first GPS quadcopter, and I've had it for the last couple of years, and honestly guys, I haven't had to change anything on it at all, and I've had about 40 flights of this, and most of them long distance. In actual fact, the longest flight I've had with this one was 615 meters away and then 615 back. So it's a pretty cool little quadcopter, and this one obviously is identical. As you can see, all I've done is put landing gear on the original, but to look at them like this, they are exactly the same. Okay, except this one's got Wi-Fi written on the arm and it's a different color. But yeah, great little quadcopter, the original, and I'm sure this one will be probably just as good. Definitely with the camera anyway. Alright, what else is in the box? This one is just an empty box. There was a spacer to hold the quadcopter in place. We have some prop guards here. So if you're new to flying quadcopters, I would recommend putting these on. Okay. Most people that have been flying quadcopters like myself for a couple of years or so, 3 years, you don't really need these, but you do have them as an option. I do recommend novice flyers do actually use the prop guards. It will save your props, you know, in case of a little incident like a crash. Here is the Bluetooth controller. Okay, we've got the on and off switch, the GPS return button, the takeoff and landing button, and yeah, the sticks on this one seem very similar to the original. They've got those little grippy thumb pads on the top. We have the camera button on the left there, and the video on the right, just there. And we've got these two other buttons. They're probably there to control either maybe a trim, because there's no trims on the front of this one, or they could be to control the headless mode and yeah, probably just a headless mode. I'll have to have a look at that anyway in the user manual. I've just opened this up for the first time. There's your little phone mount. Just open that up, and there's the indicator screen, well, LEDs. Once you turn it on, I believe this one goes red, and the Bluetooth connectivity goes a blue LED color. Okay. On the back, let's have a look. It takes 4 AAA batteries, much like the original. Okay. So there you go. We have the little user manual here, guys. I won't go into it, but I'm sure it's got all the information like any other user manual that you need to know. Goes through the parts list as well. Now onto the battery. This is a 750 milliamp hour LiPo. It's a high voltage LiPo by the look of it, because it's 7.6 volt. And it's got a 15C rating discharge on there. And just like the original H216A, which I like to see, it comes with the rather common red JST plug. So this is pretty cool, because you can use your, if you've got a H502E, like I just showed you, I just took the battery out of that one. There's the battery out of the H502E, which is a little bit smaller, but I can use those batteries on this newer H216A. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Very, very common battery, guys. I like to see that in quadcopters like this. So there's just a quick view of the battery bay there. It's rather slim, just to accommodate the Hubsan style batteries, as you can see, much like the original. And you've got a little USB micro plug there for firmware updates. So I'll have to have a check later on down the track if there's any software updates for it yet. Probably won't install them unless there is something wrong with the quadcopter itself in the way it behaves and flies. You can always update it. That's when you probably would want to do a firmware update. But that's good to see. Like the original, they do have that little micro USB port to plug into your computer if you need to. Okay, well, the rest of the accessories that were in the main box here was the full set of 4 props. We have a little baggie here with some screws in there for both the spare props, if you lose any, and the prop guards that I showed you earlier. We have a little screwdriver here little hobby grade screwdriver. That's pretty cool. It's got a little cap on there. And we have the USB charger for the 2S LiPo. As you can see, it's got the 2S balanced plug port on there. And I believe on a flat battery, this will take around 2 hours to charge the battery. And mind you, I forgot to mention before, this 750 milliamp hour LiPo is rated to give you around 12 minutes of flight time. So yeah, there's pretty much the overview, guys, of the H216A from Hubsan. I will definitely charge this up now, and hopefully I'll be able to take it out tomorrow. Like I said, I usually like to do a full review in one video, but the winds are that strong outside. I'm looking out the window now. The trees are blowing pretty badly out there, and it looks pretty overcast. So we're probably going to get some rain in the next few hours. So unfortunately, it's not going to be good conditions to fly today. But yeah, I'll definitely try to take it out tomorrow, guys, and take it on its flight test maiden flight. All right, guys. So thanks very much for watching. Hopefully, yeah, it should be a good flyer when I take it out. And I'll leave the links to the Hubsan Amazon stores below. There will be 2 links there, one for US Amazon and one for the Australian Amazon store. All right, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this quick overview of the X4 Desire from Hubsan, the H216A. All right, guys, so I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching once again. If you are new to the channel, I welcome you for tuning in. And if you are new, feel free to hit the subscriber button and also the notification bell if you want to keep updated to my daily RC videos. All right, guys, catch you on the next one, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.